And we're back, guys. Okay, so we are live. We have a very, very, very traumatic story here from
Indeed.
Anne, who has lost her cat in the storm. Okay, so we are going to get an insight into this story. Brian, could you please let us know what's going on with the story and what's going on with Anne? And we're live. Okay, guys, so we are in the exact epicenter of where the storm began, and we have a juicy, really, really traumatic story from Anne here about her missing cat. This story has taken the country by storm, and I mean literally. Okay, we'll take you right over here to Anne. Anne, hi. We ask you a couple of questions about the cat and the story, and we need details. Okay, so could you please detail?
Well, Brian, I was out walking.
Sorry, could you speak up a bit?
Brian, I was out walking my cat Coco, as I do every night. At the same time, she likes to go out and go to the toilet, so I take her out in her little harness. And I was walking. You can see tonight it's particularly windy, and a big gust of wind came, and it actually like blew the lights out, and I couldn't see.
Oh
and I tripped over a rock, and I was down in the dirt, and I was like, Coco, because my harness felt so light. And then I could hear her little bell ringing, and the lights came back on, and I looked up, and she wasn't in her harness, and I could hear her, but I could hear meowing.
I'm sorry, we're gonna have to cut you off. I have just gotten an update, guys, from local. Okay, so the cat has been seen flying 40 kilometers in the air away from here. Okay, so as we can see, how do you feel about that? And that the cat has been seen floating 40 kilometers away in the air, and the bell ringing. We know this is quite a traumatic thing to process, but do you think there's hope? Okay, guys, so we're gonna take it from there. Okay, I think Anna's in a state of shock right now. So as we can see, the storm is starting to pick up again, so we need to get inside as a news channel to protect our safety. Thank you so much, and we're going to take you back to the newsroom. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Brian, for that update.
Thank you,
as you can see, guys, we have a very, very distraught Anne, and our deepest condolences goes to Anne and her cat Coco. And we really hope that Coco is returned safely to Anne, don't we, Gary? I mean, we've all been there where we've lost an animal. It's awfully upsetting. So anyway, guys, listen, we have actually set up a helpline. As you can see there, it's across the screen. So if anyone sees Coco flying over their house or anywhere, please ring the helpline straight away so we can get Coco and Anne reunited. Over to you, Gary.
So, guys, we have Catherine here, who is going to be telling us the news on the weather tonight and the trajectory of this storm, which is looking pretty bad so far.
Looking pretty catastrophic now, isn't it?
Catherine, what could you tell us about the storm and where it's going and how we can all protect ourselves?
Thanks, Catherine.